Cockroaches may be incredibly resilient, but so are isopods. They have a resilience that makes them almost as adaptable as roaches. When it comes to ease of care, some isopods are a close competitor behind roaches. Where roaches are known to invade your home, these guys will invade your garden. Their favorite food is detritus, the dead leaves and rotten wood that is left behind by plants. Their hardiness and similar tendency to gather and live in huge numbers makes them extremely social, and they are also a valued gift to the pet trade as well. Although there are many species of isopods that vary in levels of difficulty, some having more specialized needs than others, these particular isopods are Armadillidium maculatum, or simply known as the zebra isopods. They are very beginner-friendly. Their diet is not as wide in range as a cockroach, but they are still nowhere near a picky eater. These guys will eat carrots, fish food, and even fish themselves, as long as it's dead. However, these are alternate foods, and they're completely optional, for these creatures are detritivores, whereas cockroaches are generalist feeders. The zebra isopod's main staple will be detritus, in the form of rotten wood, dead leaves, and soil. Bioactive soil, with lots of organic compost. Overall, their care would be similar to the roaches I keep. After all, they share a habitat with them in the cockroach empire. Starting from a colony of only 10 individuals, they are better left alone at this stage, with dead leaves, rotten wood, and bioactive soil with organic compost to feed on. The cork bark is only there for shelter. It is resistant to decay and therefore has no nutritional value to isopods. The soil must be moist or have moist spots. The isopods will depend on it to keep themselves and their gills hydrated. Isopods are not insects or arachnids like many of the invertebrates kept in the hobby. They come from an invertebrate group usually not associated with living on land. They are crustaceans, having more in common with crabs and shrimp and lobsters, and so oddly enough, they are a land creature that breathe with gills. And in this stage, they will not eat alternative foods. Anything given to them at this time will only mold and do more harm to the beginning colony than good. The dead leaves and rotten wood and whatever organic compost they can find in the soil will be all they need. The only human intervention needed at this stage would be the regular misting if the soil gets too dry or if the humidity gets too low, and adding in some more leaves and rotten wood if you notice their supply running low. But these guys are slow eaters and rarely ever form huge feeding frenzies, even when their numbers are higher. With a level of care that is this simple, one may get bored. Sometimes one may even be put off by how unattentive you have to be. But with the fecundity rate comparable to roaches, this stage is short-lasting. In less than a year, boom, the population explodes to hundreds. In this stage, alternative food can be offered. A higher population means more competition, and so this forces them to accept a wider range of food. So at the end of the day, you have an animal able to grow its population really fast, accept new additions to their diet, accommodating a higher population. A higher population means more competition, and so this forces them to accept a wider range of food. So at the end of the day, you have an animal able to grow its population really fast, accept new additions to their diet to accommodate a higher population. Care is simple and easy, and can be extremely adaptable so long as it has access to soil and detritus, thus limiting them to outside areas out in the wild. Meaning that, like roaches, these are a gift that keeps on giving as well. And unlike cockroaches, isopods aren't infamous for invading people's homes, and so have a better reputation among people. They are even affectionately known as roly-polies, or roly-poly bugs, for those of us that can appreciate them.